Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. It's me, Antonio, back with another video today. Seeing what's up with you guys today. I wanted to talk about something very simple. I wanted to talk about mindfulness today. Now there's not a whole lot new under the sun, of course, so we are all cultivating these ideas together. Some of us have more important work to do than others. Some of us may fall short or get distracted. I've been recently uploading some videos talking about my personal life, how I grew up. There's a whole lot more that can be said about one's own journey through life. And I wanted to get out of the house. It'll probably be nighttime within the next hour or so, so I'm watching the sun go down. I wanted to get out of the darkness for a little bit. I didn't want to shoot another nighttime video for you guys, so I was trying to be mindful and get my lazy butt up and come shoot some content for you guys. So hopefully this helps someone. So when it comes to mindfulness or being mindful, do you guys really need 100 examples of mindfulness? When you use the restroom, you should be mindful enough to wash your hands. If you have schoolwork that you need to turn into your teacher, be mindful enough to have decent handwriting. If you see someone, they've fallen and they cannot get up, be mindful enough to, and everyone has their own journey or their own walk or their own demons, trials and tribulations throughout life. But you want to try to extend a hand to people and help them. Just be mindful. It's always unexpected when someone is being mindful enough to help you out in certain situations. Not saying that it's expected or it's owed, but just like saying please and thank you. Mindfulness or being mindful about what's going on around you. Of course, being aware of everything. You can't be mindful. You can't really be mindful unless you're aware. And you can't really be aware unless you're mindful of all the energies and everything that's going on around you. So that's all I wanted to talk to you guys today. I didn't want to make this video too long in regards to mindfulness. Just pay attention to everything that's going on around you. There's a long journey in regards to mindfulness. So, that's something that you're going to be working on your entire life until you build mastery, until it becomes second nature, until people don't have to tell you to be mindful. But that's it. Had an interesting, fun day yesterday in my room, of course, with all the lights turned out, listening to music, just having a party of one. And then I ended up going on a rant, a drunken rant. I'm like telling my little cousins, don't let anyone tell you what to do. You have your whole lives ahead of you, and all this all these interesting things. And they look up to me sometimes. And I closed my room door and found myself in complete darkness, and at one point I dropped to my knees to pray. Yeah, something came over me. I don't know what it was, but it was very interesting. It was very draining. I would almost liken it to being struck by lightning, by light. and I dropped down to my knees and I began to cry and pray and scream, and I don't know why, I just did. Wanting to be released from certain things. Again, I don't know why, but it was a very interesting experience. Asking for help, asking for a lot of wrongs to be rightened. I wouldn't necessarily call it victim mode. It was just, it was almost like channeling these specific emotions I had at that time. And yeah, it was interesting, man. And then I went to sleep. And today's been an interesting day. I woke up with pain all over my body. So I don't know if something left me or if something jumped into me. It's going to get expelled. But yes, it was very painful. I spent most of the day in the house. I mean, it could be something as simple as the flu or the cold or something like that, but my magic is way more powerful than letting something like a common cold affect me to the point. You know, I take my vitamins, my minerals. Got a pot of boiling ginger on the stove, so that's nothing. But it's some type of other symptom that I can't put my finger on. So I pray. Most people pray. It's not something that, you know, I do. Like, I don't drop down to my knees and pray often. And ever since I did that, my knees have been hurting me. My knees have been hurting me, and throwing up for almost 4 hours straight. Every time I try to drink a cup or a bottle or a glass of water, no matter how much water it is, in no time flat, I would puke it up. So I literally had to keep a garbage next to my bed today. And again, it could probably be something as simple as the common cold. I mean, there's a lot of things that I practice, and there's a lot of hidden knowledge that I know of. So, you know, I don't want to, you know, talk too much about spiritual practices and energies and certain spiritual energies affecting you in certain ways. But yeah, it was just interesting. So that's something that I don't see myself doing anymore in the future. Again, I know of ascendant masters. I know of gods and deities, and them being displeased with some of the actions that we take. But that's not something that I'm going to continue to do anymore. I'm not going to bend or bow myself just to feel pain for the rest of the day. Oh no, that ain't. I don't know whose stuff that is. That's probably like Reckless. Them. Yeah, all my towels in the room. I'm about to get ready to go do laundry this week. Yeah, but that's all I wanted to really talk to you guys today. I don't want to extend this video too long. You know, I hate being distracted by certain things. You know, it just affects my visionary stream of conscious. But yeah, be safe. Practice your affirmations. Make sure you're cleansing your spirit. And practice mindfulness. Be safe.